there's a law, not law, but you know what I mean. There's an
Yeah,
edict,
yeah, yeah.
you're right, in churches.
There's
ten
no way in
percent.
hell I'm ever gonna do that.
People do it. My mom used to make us do it when we were like growing up.
Yeah, no, I remember.
We,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
we get allowance and stuff like that. Remember, I always have to say I can't spend 10% of this because I have to give it to the fucking church. I have to give it to the church.
All right, so I love the church, and this guy's been getting a little heat for his sermon that he did, and I'm just gonna play it for you.
They understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close
What?
the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically,
Look at his Rolex or whatever he has on.
I was just looking at his jewelry. He got a little something tucked under the collar. He got a little gold under there. He's got gold
It's
on both wrists,
on both wrists. Yeah, yeah.
both
So
wrists on the neck.
if you
Yeah.
Adam, so let me give you some context for people who are listening, and obviously if you're watching. So he demanded that people get locked into the church, so he wasn't letting nobody out until he got his money. All right.
So he got his 40K.
Right.
How is this not? You know what I mean? Because he's doing it in the name of God.
Yeah.
How is this not a crime? How is this not kidnapping? You're kidnapping a bunch of people and then you're extorting them. Now you're like ushers, other muscle henchmen. Close the doors.
Yeah, yeah. This is a very villain stereotype. This is what they do. This is what they do.
This is what
Let
they
me.
do.
I'm
All right,
gonna.
listen.
I'm gonna let him finish.
Yeah.
tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
Where's my wallet?
Do you think he got his money?
Yes. Sadly, I do think he got that money, bro.
He reached his goal.
I think he did. He locked the doors, and I love that. I love that he was like, "No, no, I want to see you bring it." So that's shaming people, right? He's shaming you now. He's like, "I want to see you bring it up here." So if your neighbor don't see you get up and walk up with that money, you know what I'm saying? Now your little community, your little congregation, you're out. It's not like you can just hand. You know what they used to do? They used to hand a tray, and they used to
Mhm.
pretend to put money in there real quick and then pass it on. He's like, "Nah, you're not getting away with that, bro."
Look, they can't keep getting away with this. They just can't. All right, but they will. But they will.
They will.
I just wanted to
It's
share
written in
that
the
with you.
bylaws. You gotta tithe the church 10% of every dollar you make, bro. Not even dollar of everything you make. There's a law, not law, but you know what I mean. There's an
Yeah,
edict.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're right, in churches.
There's no
ten
way in
percent.
hell I'm ever gonna do that.
People do it. My mom used to make us do it when we were like growing up.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
we get allowance and stuff like that. Remember, I always have to say I can't spend 10% of this because I have to give it to the fucking church. I have to give it to the church.
Come on, Vic, man, you better than this, man. Y'all trying to rip people off.
And now I'm seeing online that these newer churches they're updating that now. So it's like 10% to God himself, right? This 10% is
Yeah,
for God.
yeah.
I don't know who it was going to before that, but the 10% is for God. And then there's like a 20% preaching fee that's for the preacher to come up there and do this every week without needing to go out and get a job so that he could dedicate his life to serving you, the word of God.
Dude,
So
if
they
if I
tax
was
it in
any
church,
more of a
bro.
scumbag, that's such a grift, man. That's
It
such
is
a good
because
grift.
churches aren't they? What is it? They're
They're tax exempt.
yeah, they're tax exempt. So they
Yeah.
just instead of passing the savings on to you, they're just like, all right, well, we're tax exempt, but we're gonna tax your ass. Give us that
Yeah.
moolah.